Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, part 16, made by Fallen Foggy YouTube channel. If you want to check out my previous reactions to the other parts, I should say, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Fallen Foggy's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, last time with part 15, Adam Jansen has been following through on Peter Chang's, request to investigate a stakeout house that's been looking out at the, the front company for the Task Force 29, and he's been going there, and he found out that they're not really focused on Task Force 29. They're focused on him, Adam Jansen, in particular. There's a lot of dossier, a lot of information on Adam Jansen and his abilities and his augmentation capabilities, and yeah, they're after him in particular, not the task force itself. So Peter Chang was half right, if I can say that. However, there's a new character called Sadlak who suggested that maybe Peter Chang also needs to go to the psychiatrist. I think many people in Task Force 29 need to go to the psychiatrist. She's been saying that he's a bit unhinged and nervous, and he has a lot of anxiety ever since the bombings on the trains. And yeah, he needs help. I think we've also seen that ourselves, how he operates in the workplace, how he's always telling people to change their passwords every second day. So yeah, he needs some help. He needs to calm down. Adam Jansen's also been going through other apartments, and there's been some security measures there. However, it was designed for normal human beings, if I can say that. Or maybe, yes, even some human beings with augmentation, but not a person like Adam Jansen, per se. Not someone like Adam Jansen with all of this technological advancement in him. He's able to hack through systems. He's able to breathe without, breathing any type of toxic air. He has like a respiratory gas mask inside his lungs. So yeah, there were many security measures placed in this particular apartment that were designed for people to be captured or killed, but it just doesn't work with Adam Jansen. So yeah, we're continuing on with that mission, maybe, or maybe we're gonna do another mission. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go.
Just the way I like it. Understood. Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Rusákama.
I still need to know what that sky roof is meant for, in the middle of the street like that, suspended above the street. Like, why do they have that? Is it for advertisements, or is it to protect the road from the rain? Or I don't know what else it could be. What is this place? Huh. Okay, I think they sell fresh food here. But there's books as well. I don't know. It's kind of like a library or a bookstore mixed with fresh food. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Birth of a Giant. Today, the Sanchu Group, NYCE SVE, not sure what that means, is acknowledged as the largest transnational in the world, with an employee base of over 5 million people world. 5 million. Man, I don't even think McDonald's or KFC have that many employees across the world, but okay. 5 million people worldwide, 110 countries, and an economy larger than most countries. Yeah, we have corporations right now that are far larger than most nations in terms of monetary economic base. Yeah, the interests range from agriculture to environmental services, but mostly they specialize in infrastructure development and rescue management. This giant, however, was born from humbler beginnings. Sentu was formed in France in the early 1970s as a waste management company. They barely kept their head above the water with small garbage collection contracts and construction projects. In the late 1970s, Sentu won a contract to partly rebuild the crumbling Paris sewer system. Despite grumblings of bid undercutting, more controversy followed. Union concerns questioned their use of cheap immigrant labor. While rumors of cheap materials swirled through the media, the project was a success, though the company parlayed in its earnings into the number of water treatment and supply contracts throughout France and neighboring countries. The contract proved to be quite lucrative. Okay. All right. So the Sentu group or business had humble beginnings. They probably greased some hands. They probably greased some politicians' hands, some, official government official hands to get contracts like any other multinational, company. Even before they become multinational companies, when they're still starting out small, you gotta rub some hands in the municipality to get a job. You gotta, invite them over to a dinner or give them presents or, give them something that can entice them to your side. It's normal. It shouldn't be, but that's just the way it is. Yeah. Or maybe I'm just talking about my own country. I don't know about you guys across the world. Maybe your guys' governments are, super clean and, they do things by the book. They don't have lobbies. They don't have companies lobbying them to join their side of things. But here in South Africa, yeah, you have to. Or I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Yeah.
Make up your mind. Stay, go, back. Come on!
Not interested right now.
Fucking clinks.
Man, I really don't like these people. The people who are selling you merchandise. I don't like how they talk. Really. Every day it's like you're fighting with them and you don't know why. Why are you like this? Why are you so angry? Why are you so frustrated? For what? No, man. It's unhealthy.
Access granted.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my city. Expectedly augmented.
What did you do that for?
I am protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Messy home. Lot of dirty stuff. Cracked wall as well. Huh. Come on, you're making it worse. You're making it worse. Adam Jansen, you're making it so much worse. Okay, what is this? It's a lot. Mr. Preble, I now have clearer information on what happened in a recent raid upon the offices of the Foundation for Augmented Advancement, an activist and funding-raising organization with ties to ARC and other suspected terrorist organizations, the state police discovered your parents' names among their regular contributors. For this reason, both Mr. and Mrs. Preble have been summarily deported to the Utrecht complex and are unable to leave due to legal restrictions on augmented individuals in place by the authorities in Prague. Wow. Just because their names are on the list now, they're being sent straight there. No court procedures, no way to prove your innocence. Wow. By the law, the property of a terrorist colluders is subject to full seizure, although I have managed to obtain a moratorium on the confiscation of your parents' condominium and most of its contents, namely for the future sake of your sister Natasha. With no surviving family on your father's side and close relatives on your mother's side being currently untraceable, you are considered to assume the role of Natasha's legal guardian. If mutual agreement is established on your parents' behalf, I am instructed to ask you to leave your studies and return to Zetsha, okay, to take care of her. Wow. So the state is taking parents away from their children, sending them to the I would call it like a concentration camp, although not really a concentration camp, but it is a place where augmented people are being kept away from the rest of society, and they are leaving children out there without their parents, becoming orphans. Well, at least Natasha has a brother here, I'm assuming. It's the brother. And the brother was still in university, or was he still in school or something? Yeah, to leave your studies. We're instructing you to leave your studies and return. So yeah, he's still in university or high school. I don't know how old he is. And now he has to take care of his sister while his parents are being taken away. What kind of a state does that to its own citizens, to its own people, like that? No, man. That is so wrong. In the event of you becoming your sister's legal guardian, the condominium and its associated storage locker code 2913 will remain in your possession until your sister's 14th birthday. Or until your parents' official release from Golem, whichever comes sooner, since you have no legal claim to the condominium. In the event you move out before the end of the moratorium period, it could and may be seized immediately by state as an abandoned property. Wow. And then the child, what happens to the child? As he becomes as has become increasingly common with Utrecht, I have been unable to contact your parents since their deportation to the complex. The authorities assure me all is well. Should you decide to return to Prague, you have 1 week to make your decision and return to occupy the condominium. Otherwise, all property will be confiscated immediately and your sister will become a ward of the state. Please let me know your decision as soon as possible. Brigitta Venek, okay, partner. Oh, okay, at a law firm. All right. Ooh, water. Okay, that sounds messed up. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to see you come back here, but we both know you're not going to. I have so many roommates in my life that I've lost count, but in all that time, you're the only one who ever put a picture of his family on the wall. I can't pretend to know what you're going through, and I have no helpful advice to give you. All I know is that you're doing what you have to do. Trust yourself more. It will work out. I was looking into maybe coming to visit, but flights to Prague are a nightmare with all the security lockdowns and stuff going on. Sorry, buddy. Take care. We'll be thinking about you. Pete. At least he has a good friend out there. You've probably heard there was another bombing in Prague. Me and Nat, is that Natasha? Okay, are fine. But the city is trying out a new system where after a terrorist attack, all the schools move to stadiums and the kids camp out for a week under the protection of soldiers or something. What? It might be the National Guard, but I don't know. Even the police over here look military strength. It all seems pretty extreme to me. Yeah, it's unnecessary to do that, but okay. But everything is these days. At least it keeps the parents from freaking out, which is why I'm writing for the first time since I moved here. I'm home alone with no one to worry about but me. And as soon as that hit me, I felt so relieved. I almost felt like crying. Actually, I did. There's no point in pretending I'm okay with this. No exaggeration, Pete. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Sometimes I think it would be best for Nat if I let her go to a foster home. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is your sister. She needs family. She needs you. Don't do that. Those people want to be parents. Yeah, they want to be parents, but no. That is your sister, my guy. And they know what they're doing. Meanwhile, I keep hoping that someone at school is going to tell her about periods so that I don't have to. She's only 10, for God's sake. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Huh? Look, if you don't know what to do, talk to your neighbors. Research all of the stuff on the internet. I mean, you have the accumulative sum total of all humanity's knowledge in the palm of your hands, in your cell phone. Just search up what you need to do, how you can do it. Go on YouTube. I'm sure there's YouTube in Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. I'm sure. So look it up on the internet. See how you're supposed to be doing things. Get books, buy books, read up on them. Just don't give up like that. I know you might be scared, you might be afraid, but don't let it get to you. This is your family. This is your sister. Can't let her go. Can't let her go and be adopted by other people who you don't even know. No. Okay. Sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought. Okay, let's continue. What is this setup? Okay, I see a shower, but there's no glass, preventing the water from spilling on the walkway here, on the tiles. The tub is sunken into the ground. What is this? And the toilet, really? Okay. I mean, you're gonna stink up the entire place if you take a big dump, Yeah, they should have cordoned it off somehow, make it a far more private section. I don't know. But yeah, okay. There used to be pictures here. What happened? What is this? Okay, Mr. Preble, thank you for your recent communication. On behalf of the Palisade Property Bank, I'd like to extend our sympathies for your situation. We can confirm that we've already established contact with your father's attorney and conducted the necessary steps to include you as the interim legal account holder under the terms of the VIP account terms and conditions. You are entitled to proxy control of said box until your parents' situation is legally resolved. Yeah. When you come back to the bank, we can help you by offering you some time with a Palisade representatives that can explain how the bank works and what you need to know for interacting with our services. The code for your parents' security allocation is 0310. Aside from any persons your parents may have advised, you are the only other person outside of the bank who is aware of your parents' relationship with Palisade. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Including any and all governmental authorities. We at Palisade Bank pride ourselves on preventing. I can't read what it's been said here. The cursor is blocking it. Preserving the privacy of our clients. Okay. We look forward to meeting you and thank you for being a customer with the Palisade Property Bank. All right. Now the safe has been emptied out. Pictures are missing. I'm sure he was sleeping here. This is the main bedroom, isn't it? Where his family used to stay. His parents. Okay.
Access granted. Human presence detected.
Oh my gosh. This place is far worse than the previous apartment. It is messy.
Home system. Smart system engaged.
Look at all of this.
Biodata. Unauthorized.
So many bottles.
Confirmed.
John.
Intruder protocols.
My
engaged.
gosh.
Anomaly detected. You are not the authorized trace owner. Program initiated. Your presence in this home is not certified. Access granted. Please vacate. Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. Would you rather I sounded different? Hello, world. Something a little more romantic, maybe. All right. And where shall we go from here?
Does it have to talk?
I'm sure they'll be happy to comply.
Alright, what is this? Let's see. Another order already. John, alright man, we're just happy you like the stuff so much. Someone will take care of your apartment as soon as it's possible. Don't worry about sticking around. We know how to get in. I suggest you go for a walk, take care of anything you need to take care of. Once you get back, you'll find your package on the bed. Hell, we'll even clean the place for you. Just to keep appearances. All right. Sign guns. P.S. You're coming to the neon rave, right? I'll slip you an extra key card in case you want to bring someone. This place is messy. You guys didn't clean anything here. Swan service. Wow. My God, John, what happened last night? I mean, I've heard of bad neon trips before, people that see pitch black instead of color, but nothing like what happened to that augmented girl. What happened to her? I haven't seen one of them react that way to something since. Okay, any idea who she was? Please tell me you got rid of the body. If not, maybe call the secret service of yours. They're supposed to be cleaners, right? Oh, so that's that message that we saw at the top. Okay, they were talking about taking away a body, not necessarily cleaning the guy's house. Wow. I have a blackbird in the courtyard whispered something funny to me yesterday. It said that you are quite a rainbow pisser, alright? Funny, I've never been invited to your parties. Even funnier that we've never met. My people are the only ones authorized by the Diwali to distribute neon in the city. If you're buying from someone else, I need to know who, and I need to know where. Either I find out who's been dealing behind my back, or you'll be pissing worse than rainbows. Wow, Bon. Now that is a threat. Yes, there has been a business that's been, undercutting the Diwali families, own subsidiaries, the ones that are selling neon to customers. There has been a competition in that field. We're not sure who it is, but there might be some traitor elements within the organization that is, making sure that they can cut a deal with another group. I'm not sure with who. I'm not sure if Adam Jansen is going to investigate on that matter about the neon, business deals. But yes, there is some disorder within that criminal underworld, if I can say that. Yeah. Rumor has it that Bonbon and her gang have been sniffing around for both of us. If she contacts you, I don't want you to get scared. Remember, we're the ones with someone on the inside. Yes. We're the ones who control neon, and we're the ones who deserve to get rich. It's important that we look out for each other. If you need anything, you know how to get in touch. Saigonas. Sorry guys, I can't pronounce that name. I'll have to practice or look up the pronunciation on YouTube. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the neon business is a lot of money. Like, it's a big business, and of course people are going to take advantage wherever they can get it, and get spies and cut deals with other groupings to get more money, and it's going to cause a lot of problems. Gangs are going to start killing each other for the turf, or should I say the territories of where they sell neon. So yeah, it's like a new drug war, if I can say that.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful.
Man, this place is messy.
To ensure the rights of the
Really messy. Alcohol everywhere. Alcohol bottles, graffiti, food, plates, cups. It's just a messy affair around here. The bathroom is the same setup like the previous apartment. But a lot of black bags filled with something, not sure what. Gosh. Okay, I hope last night isn't getting you down. Seriously, that kid was augmented and we tried to warn her. It's her own fault for not listening. So let's move on and focus on tonight. Someone said something about neon rave behind Ludwig courtyard. Apparently you need a key card to get in. How do I get one? Why are these parties such a secret? Why are you holding out on me? Katrina, okay. P.S. You should get your apartment cleaned. It's gross. So true, Katrina. So true. Why did he put a chair in the shower place? I mean, okay, wow. You know, I don't like these stairs without railings. I don't like that kind of setup. I mean, you can just fall and you will fall on the floor, breaking your neck or cracking your skull. You need that railing guard just in case. So these new apartments with these notions of having no rail guards is just a dangerous affair. Whoa. Is that him? Is that, what was his name? John? Wow. Okay, he's dead.
You should get rid of that. It's highly recommended.
Okay. From Peter Elek. Careful, sister. I heard the bad things about neon. I don't think it's harmless as people say it is. Please. Ionka? Okay. Just because you get invited somewhere doesn't mean you have to go, Peter. Alright? Not sure who this is, but I thought it was John, but I'm not entirely sure. But there's another dead body in his apartment, which is weird. Or maybe it is him. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really not sure. I kind of like these apartments, you know. Not the apartments themselves. I mean the walkways. With all of that concrete and the lights coming in, the small little slips, you know, slits holes there. Yeah, it looks cool, really. The architecture looks really nice. But the apartments, not so much. Yeah. Unsent message, parent address, Evan Preble. Okay, that's the brother of Natasha. Okay, Evan.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke.
Wait, whose garage is this? Is this the Prable's garage? Because I saw a lot of, you know, military weapons there. So I'm not sure if it's their garage. Okay, secret compartment. Yeah, you see what I mean? This is what I like about this place. The light coming out of the walls like that in this like these slit holes here. And even with the concrete and the marble floor and the stairs. Yeah, it looks very nice. Very, very nice. But the apartments, I don't understand the bathrooms or the the washing areas. I don't understand why do they do them like that. I don't understand why aren't there any railings on the ladder on the stairs. That's very important. But the kitchen was fine. The living room looked fine too. The bedroom also looked okay.
Access granted.
Seek a train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third sentence.
Who lives here?
All of
A bit messy,
Dr.
but it's
Dallas
okay.
Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up.
Okay. Are we supposed to know these people? Interesting art. Wait, we're in Director Miller's apartment? Wow. I mean, isn't this dangerous, Adam Jansen, to be going into Director Miller's apartment? Wow, Fallen Foggy, you're brave. You are really brave. To be going into your head of office or your director's, apartment like this. It's dangerous.
Access granted.
Whew, let's read. Let us read what's going on with Director Miller and his private situations. Colin White, lawyer. All right. I know you don't want to hear from me again so soon after the call, but the way it finished left me feeling left me feeling like crap. Okay. Leonard told me to leave you alone, but that whole guy thing is bull s. Alright? Honestly, it's just like Dad all over again. Why won't you talk to someone and give yourself a bit of room in your own head? It's obvious that Nell thing is really getting to you, and using work to take your mind off it isn't healthy. I know you'll just ignore me like always, but if you're not comfortable with family, then you should talk with a professional and least blow off steam at someone who's paid to hear it. Anyway, I'm backing off. Leonard thinks he's found a good lawyer who understands augmentation law better than he does. So I'm going to forward contact details to you directly. I just hope this doesn't cause more problems than it solves. I hate this, James. I hate feeling bad for you. Please take care of yourself and think about what I said. So who is Nell? Let me just write this down here. Okay, Nell. Thing is really getting to you. But why? What is getting to him exactly? And who is Leonard? Let me also write that down. And Leonard seems to know a lot about Director Miller. Alright. Hey Jim, some of you guys from Troop 6 have been talking about getting together, maybe organizing a road trip through the outback around Christmas. Might help Jaden clear his head for a bit. I take it you heard what happened to him. He was stationed in Brisbane, working alongside Bell Tower. In 27 when it happened. Wasn't pretty. Anyway, I get it, you're not able to come. Dom says you're still in the thick of it, running some kind of elite force in Germany or Czech Republic or someplace. But it could be a chance to dust off the long sword of yours, prove you're still the old eagle eyes we've known. Let me know. CB. Friends worried about him. Friends want him to join on the friendship long trip adventure. But I don't think Miller's gonna do it because he is a workaholic. I mean, you can just see his workplace and you know how he pushes his operatives in Task Force 29 to give him results no matter what. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be going for that friendship tour or friendship travel anytime soon. Interesting. His windows have got burglar bars. That's interesting. And what is that building in the distance? That's cool. It arches over the river. New Zealand, right? That's the flag of New Zealand. Or Australia, but I think it's New Zealand. Oh, there's kids here. He has a family. Is this Leonard or is it Nell? The guy with the glasses? Not sure. Hey, look at him. It's so odd to see him smile and, you know, holding the person he loves in his arms like that. That is so weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Director Miller, I've never seen you this way. It's so weird. Really. It's cute, but it's also weird. Because now, when I see this picture and I see you again, I'm just going to remind myself of that picture. How you were holding your significant other in your arms like that and you're smiling. You look like a fashion model. Oh, Director Miller. Adam Jansen is exposing him out here for us, the viewers, really. Fallen Foggy, you're exposing him. That is a cool building. You know, the fact that it arches all the way to the other side of the river. Wow. Wait, was that door always open? I think he punched the punching bag and then the door opened, right? Or maybe it was always open and I wasn't actually focusing on it. I don't know. Because I heard like a ringtone as soon as he punched the punching bag. Okay, wow. So this is his own private room.
Access granted.
I cannot believe you're stealing from the director. We regret to inform you that the account is closed. You have 24 hours to remove the contents of the safe. Anything left over there after this date will be inaccessible after the time. Your existing code of 1363 is still valid. Thank you. All right. Definitely, he had to punch it to open the secret compartment and to punch it to close it as well. So, Director Miller lives in the same apartment building with a drug addict or a drug dealer and a family that have lost their parents, and it's only the brother and the sister staying in the apartment. Wow. A lot of things happening in this house or in this apartment building.
Access granted.
Oh, this is different. It's a different setup here. I like that table there. I like that design. But I think I've said this before, I don't really like the cupboards. Especially these ones with the protruding shapes, like triangles coming out like that. Yeah, I don't really like that. It makes the place look messy. Okay, what is this? Invitation to tonight's show, Percy Butler. Okay. You are all cordially invited to the Tube House for a screening of Solar Masked Cyborg Zero, or Cyborg O. Alright? A tale of a man re-engineered to cause havoc on the world, only to turn against his own creators for the good of mankind. Alright? Bionic arms, legs, the whole thing, but all used in the name of justice. Oh, just like Adam Jansen. Or you could even say like RoboCop or something. Yeah. There's even a part where he kicks some anthropomorphic monster thing and it explodes. How cool is that? Between us, I acted out in the store when the rest of the staff leaves for the night. I have an old optical disc reader that's decades or two old but still functional. It should be able to read the discs I had to smuggle from overseas. Oh, so this is illegal contraband. Okay.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the juggernaut.
Okay, alright guys, that is it with Deus Ex Mankind Divided, part 16, if I'm not mistaken, or is it part... yes. Yes, part 16, sorry. Yeah, we've been going through an apartment building, you know, going to different homes, and we went into Director Miller's apartment. Yeah, that was weird. That was really, really weird. You know, we got to read up information on Director Miller and his life, if I can say that. His private life is now being contaminated with his work life, if I can say that. You know, his work life is really taking over his private life, and there's a reason. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but Nell and Leonard are important, you know, people in his life. And one of them, I think Nell, has got some sort of issue or has passed away or something like that, and Miller is just trying to, you know, get away from that pain and focus on his work. And he's obsessed with his work now. And also duly because we've seen that once we've been walking around in Task Force 29, how disorganized it looks, how messy it looks. But, you know, Director Miller is just focused on results. He's focused on getting the missions complete. And, yeah, it's affecting his personal life. There are people out there who want to help him, but it seems as if he doesn't want to be helped right now. And we also saw some pictures. He has a family, 2 kids, and he also comes from New Zealand, which was quite an interesting find as well. And yeah, we also found a, or should I say, Adam Jansen went into an apartment that had no family members, or should I say the parents, the mother and the father, have been taken away. All that is left in the house now is the brother, the eldest child, and the daughter, Natasha. And they have to take care of themselves now since their parents have been taken away, which is a very sad situation. Really, the state should not have done something like this. They should have found a way for the children, or should I say Natasha, to stay with her parents, you know. They should have found a way. So yeah, Evan, the eldest son, he's going through a difficult situation, trying to take care of his sister. He's scared on how he should do things. But I'm telling him that, you know what, you should try and keep strong as much as possible. Keep yourself positive. Think positively. You know, think proactively instead of reactively. You know, research on what you should be doing as someone who's going to be taking care of a young child. You know, learn how to cook if you don't know how to cook. Learn how to discipline a child when the child does wrong. You know, I know it's your sister, but you must also be that elderly figure in her life that she will see for protection and for respect and for learning and, you know, for understanding. You're going to be that person. You are the brother, so you have to be the one taking care of your sister. So yeah, he should not give up on his sister. He should not let her be adopted by foster parents. No, not when you are around. Not when you are around. And then we also went into another apartment of a neon drug peddler. Maybe it's a drug peddler, or is a drug kingpin of some sort. And yeah, he's been having parties with augmented people, and things went horribly wrong. People are dying from the neon drugs. There was a young lady who died, and now there's another man in his apartment building who died. I'm not sure if it is John, this drug peddler or drug kingpin, or it is someone else in his apartment who has died. I'm not entirely sure. Basically, Adam Jansen has just been here in this apartment building, going from one apartment to the next, looking for information, going into Director Miller's apartment, and now I don't know what's the next mission or what's the next step after gaining all of this information. What's going to happen, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens in part 17. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as Fallen Foggy's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.